I want to bring in Hogan Gidley. Hogan is a CBSN political contributor, and he was also the former senior communication director for Mike Huckabee's campaign. Hogan, what do you make of this new information from Director Comey?
This is just unbelievable. If you had any allusion to the fact that we were going to spend the last 2 weeks, last 12 days, 11 days, just riding this out, waiting for election night, you can rest assured that's not going to happen right now. I mean, this is an unbelievable revelation. I noticed you did a little wordplay there. The Democrats are going to try and say this was ongoing, no big deal. Republicans obviously saying they reopen the investigation. But, you can't have it both ways, because after this was announced, Democrats championed Comey as a Republican, which he was not to begin with, but that's fine, and that this was done. It was a closed case. He'd already done the investigation. It was shut. It was closed. So for now, if they're going to try and say, no, it was ongoing the whole time.
Well, no, Hogan, I should say.
You and I both know that's not true.
Let me just point out that that's not from the Democrats. That's from FBI and law enforcement sources. That comes to us from Jeff Pegues, that it is not reopened. The case was never closed officially. So that's coming from
right, but Democrats aren't going to say that. My point is they're going to try and take that tack. It's always been going. Nothing's been done wrong here. But someone just made the comment, and I think they're right. I've been watching the news since this broke. I don't know why they opened the investigation. It's obviously not from there's no indication in this letter. It's from the WikiLeaks dump. There's no indication it's about the Clinton Foundation. It's just they didn't see information. They didn't see emails. I mean, these are the three most parsed over paragraphs in the country right now, trying to figure out exactly what Comey was trying to say in that letter. And I don't think any of us know. And quite frankly, if we go 30,000 feet and talk about the political fallout, I know we don't know that yet. We have 12 days left to go. We know from polling I've seen, anything that has to deal with corruption on Hillary Clinton moves all voters, regardless of demographic or ballot support. Anything that promotes the fact that Hillary is corrupt hurts her vote totals and depresses her voters in droves. So this is going to undoubtedly press that narrative that she, in fact, is corrupt.
All right, so let me read this statement from Donald Trump to the viewers, and then I want to talk to you about it. In a statement that's just been released, it says, "I need to open with a very critical breaking news announcement. The FBI has just sent a letter to Congress informing them that they have discovered new emails pertaining to former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's investigation, and they are reopening the case into her criminal and illegal conduct that threatens the security of the United States of America. Hillary Clinton's corruption is on a scale that we have never seen before. We must not let her take her criminal scheme into the Oval Office. I have great respect for the fact that the FBI and the DOJ are now willing to have the courage to right the horrible mistake that they made. This was a grave miscarriage of justice that the American people fully understand. It is everybody's hope that it is about to be corrected." Now, in that language, would you use that language if you were advising Donald Trump's campaign to say that the FBI made a horrible mistake?
Well, I mean, he's not saying anything Republicans don't disagree with right now. And I mean, I'm not sure where independents fell on it, but when you have a FBI director sit down in front of a podium and or stand in front of a podium and say she was reckless, she was careless, this information was indeed classified, which, we did find more emails than she said there were. So basically admitting the fact that Hillary Clinton had lied several times, laying the case for prosecution, and then turning around and saying, no, we're not going to prosecute. I don't think it's necessarily inflammatory in this way at all to say that the FBI made a mistake. And look,
but they're not saying they're going to prosecute.
There's almost an admission of that here, Vlad. If you look at the quote from the letter, saying in previous testimony, I refer to the fact that the FBI completed an investigation. So I mean, even they said it was complete. Due to recent developments, I'm writing to supplement my previous testimony. Now he's talking about emails. We learned of the existence of emails that appear to be pertinent to the investigation. What were you doing for the last year? What's pertinent now that you didn't see before? So I'm saying, obviously, somebody made a mistake, or you would have had all this information in front of you. And why would you complete an investigation without all of the information? So somebody somewhere found new information for this guy to reopen this investigation. So to say they've made a mistake is not a far stretch at all.